Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, in our previous class, we learned about letters that look alike in writing. And we saw that some Arabic letters have very similar shapes. And we also learned how to identify each one correctly by paying attention to the dot and other small differences. So today, inshallah, we're moving to another important topic, letters that sound alike. Some Arabic letters may sound very similar when we pronounce them sometimes. Just like English, we have letter K and the letter C. Sometimes when I say king or I say cat, they sound the same way, but we are able to identify them, yeah? So Arabic letters are also like that sometimes. They sound very similar when pronounced them, but each letter has its own pronunciation and a place of articulation. So we need to listen carefully, pay close attention, and practice them repeatedly. By the permission of Allah, if you concentrate well and revise regularly, you'll be able to distinguish between these letters and read them correctly. Now, let's begin today's lesson. Okay, so our first pair of letters is Qaf and Kaf. These two letters may sound similar to beginners, but they are different letters and each one of it has its own sound. Think about English language. Sometimes we hear the words like king and cat. They may start with similar sound, but we know there are different words and we can tell them apart. In the same way, Qaf and Kaf are also different letters, so we must learn how each one is pronounced and how each one is written. Now we have Qaf Fatha Qa, Kaf Fatha Ka, Qa, Ka, Qa, Ka. Moving on, the next letter, this is Zain Fatha Za, Zal Fatha Za, 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 Za. Zain is like a stronger version of Dal. Dal is a little bit lighter. So we have Za and Za. Za, Za. Moving on. Sa, Fatha, Sa. Sin, Fatha, Sa. Sin, also here, it's like a little bit stronger than, it's a little bit heavier than the Sa. Sa is light. You have your tongue between your teeth. Sa, Sa. Sa, Sa. The next one we have Dha, Fatha Dha, Dhal, Fatha Dha, 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 Dha. Next up we have Ta, Fatha Ta, Dal, Fatha Da. It's not a little bit simple. Ta, Da, Ta, Da. Moving on, Bod, Fatha Dha, Dal, Fatha Da, Bod, Fatha Dha, Dal, Fatha Da, Dha, Da. Next, we have Sin and Sod. It's like the normal English S sound, as in son. So the Sod is a heavier, stronger version of the Sin. Sin, Fatha Sa, Sod, Fatha So, Sa, So. Fa, Fatha Fa, Tha, Fatha Tha, Fa, Tha. Bo, Fatha Bo, Ta, Fatha Ta, To, Ta, To, Ta. Lam Fatha La, Ra Fatha Ra, Lam Fatha La, Ra Fatha Ra, La, Ra. Dha Fatha Dha, Zain Fatha Za, Dha, Za. Ghain Fatha Gha, Kha Fatha Kha, Gha, Kha. Ain Fatha A, Ha Fatha Ha, A, Ha, A, Ha. Alif Fatha A, Ha Fatha Ha, A, Ha. Ha is a little bit heavier than Alif. It's like the heavy version of Alif. A, Ha. Dhal Fatha Dha and Tha Fatha Tha. Tha, 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 Tha. Lastly, we have ها فتحة ها. ها فتحة ها. ها ها. ها ها. Alhamdulillah, we have come to the end of today's lesson. Today, we learned about some Arabic letters that sound alike. These letters can be confusing at first, yeah, but with careful listening and regular practice, you'll be able to distinguish between them, inshallah. So now what I want you all to do is I want you to go back and revise this lesson very well. Listen to the pronunciation of each letter repeatedly and practice while saying them aloud. Do not say them in, say them aloud. Do not rush, just take your time and pay close attention to the differences between the sounds. Remember, the more you practice, the easier it becomes. May Allah make it easy for us and increase your knowledge. See you in the next class. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.